Hey, I'm Miss Creekmore. I'm the Magnet Advisor at Lakeview, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about the transition to high school, especially if you're coming to Lakeview. We have over 2,500 students scheduled to come here next year, and the number tends to keep increasing. So what do you expect? The first day of school is going to be very overwhelming because we have so many kids compared to what you have at your school right now. So be prepared for very crowded hallways, lots of older looking kids that don't worry, they're not going to bite you. That'll be good. There'll be teachers everywhere to help you, so don't walk around lost. If you need help, make sure you ask either students or teachers for help finding your classes. The building, once you learn the hall numbers, it's pretty easy to get around. I also encourage you to go to our fish camp that we have right before school starts, where you will spend half the day and they'll break you in groups and you'll tour the school and learn all kind of stuff about the Patriots and our school and traditions and stuff like that. Also, traffic, if you're driving, is going to be pretty thick in the mornings, and we start at 7:30. I know it's a lot earlier than what you're used to, so probably, like 3 weeks before school, start going to bed earlier and trying to wake up so that way it's not killing you when school starts. And you might want to pack some snacks and stuff in your backpack because you're not used to getting up that early and you probably won't take time to eat breakfast, so that way you'll have a little bit of something to eat before you get to lunch. So don't plan to get here at 7:25. Plan to get here by 7 or close to that, so that way you're not stuck or late to class. So you have your backpack. Bring your supplies the first week, especially, I can't tell you how many kids come without a piece of paper or something to write with, and this is school, so you need to be prepared. We don't have a supply list in high school like you do in middle school or in elementary school. Every teacher has different requirements. So basically, what you need to buy in advance would be highlighters, pens, pencils, probably map colors, paper, maybe some spirals. And then after that, the teachers will tell you what they need. You don't have to bring like box of wipies and all that kind of stuff like you did before. So you get here to school. The first week, like I said, you're going to be just trying to find your classes. It's okay. Main thing everybody wants to know about is lunch. We do have several lunch lines here that they'll tell you about at Fish Camp, but the lines are long the first week, so you might want to pack a lunch sandwich or something to make sure that you get something to eat, just because if the line's too long and you don't get up to eat, we don't want you to go hungry. So that's just kind of a good little advice from Mama Creekmore over here. What else? We talked about traffic. We also get a lot of questions from parents, especially wanting to know, well, how do we know what's their plan and when will we get to talk to a counselor? During your 9th grade year, it'll probably be the very beginning of the spring, you will get an appointment to meet with your high school counselor to go over the students for your plan. So you will talk about different endorsements, talk about like what rigor, maybe what pathway they want to go to. If you're a collegiate academy, you'll meet and talk about how you're going to get that associate degree, which is your 2-year degree, at the same time that you get your high school. So they'll go over all of that with you. If you're not collegiate academy and you want to take advantage of some of our free college that we have here, then during the very first of school, the month of September, we will have a dual credit application window where you will pick up a dual credit packet in the counseling office, have it completed and submit it. Then we'll give you what's called the TSI Acuplacer test. If you pass that, then we can get you in some dual credit. So that's a question I get a lot. I'm sorry about my phone ringing. Make sure you watch the announcements every day. Also get kids say, well, my teacher didn't show the announcements. Well, they're online, so you could go to our website and watch them, and that's where a lot of good information is put out there. Also, get involved in clubs and organizations. We don't want you just to be lost here. You need to have somewhere that you belong. The kids that are involved in activities tend to do so much better in school because they have a good group of friends. They have like a purpose. They really enjoy those extra activities. Also, teachers will have like Remind 101 where you sign up to get text messages from the teachers. They pretty much all use Google Classroom now, which you're probably already familiar with. Also, if you're not on Twitter, we have a very active Twitter where we put a lot of information out there for parents and students to know what's going on here at Lakeview. And then Skyward is a really big tool for both students and parents to monitor grades, check what's coming up, or maybe that's due, what hasn't been submitted, or maybe you submitted something and it's not showing a grade. So it's your accountability. Like you need to then self-advocate and go to the teacher and say, I turned this assignment in, but I'm not showing a grade. Could you please check on that? Um, the other thing is high school is hard, and it's like for the first time you really have a lot of homework, and you need to learn how to use like a planning calendar or a planner to where you can put all your due dates out in advance. Especially like if you're in band or sports, you need to kind of look at your calendar, look at your plan, like what's coming up this week, what days do I have practice, what days do I have games. I know, like on, let's say on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, I'm not going to have much time for homework. So then that means you really need to utilize your weekend to get the homework done, or the certain nights a week. Also, do not skip meals and do not live on energy drinks because you're going to get really tired. So just take care of yourself. High school can be a great, fun time, like I said, especially if you get involved. But you don't want to get behind at the very beginning because then you will feel overwhelmed and it won't be a very good situation for you. If you're taking human geography AP, get ready for it. It's the hardest class you've ever had. We do have kids making A's and B's in it, so it's not impossible, but there's a lot of reading and a lot of learning that has to take place. So just kind of be ready for that and don't get behind at the very beginning because then you'll possibly have problems with that. If you are in a magnet program, then we just want you to make sure that you're always in a magnet class. So let's say you're in television production. Every semester, you're going to need to be in the TV class. If you want to participate in other magnet programs, you can, as long as you're taking classes in your primary magnet. If you have any questions, please feel free to go to our website, or you can email me, Timmy Creekmore. I'm the magnet advisor. You can find my email on the website. I'd love to talk to you, help you around, whatever you need. So we are so looking forward to having you as freshmen, class of 2023 at Lakeview in the fall. Y'all have a great summer.